what's going on? It is my Christmas Eve adventure series, I guess, sixth year. I am still in town. I'm on a rail trail right now. I haven't started. I was going to start today originally and do the Thunder Swamp Trail. If you can tell, well, you probably can't tell, but behind me you should be able to see the back mountain area behind me. You can't see a thing. We had high temperature. I'll show you the river behind me. High temperature last night of about 50 degrees. Hey, there's the Lackawanna River behind me. Of about 50 degrees. It was raining. It's now snowing, and by tonight it's going to be down near zero. So that is danger when you're backpacking, especially when you're just doing it for fun. So I'm out right now. It's been raining up until about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes ago, and then it kicked over to snow. So I came out just to see what the conditions were like, and I'm glad I did not start the backpacking trip today. I do have a backup though. So today was supposed to start the adventure. It's a different kind of adventure right now, but I'm gonna go pick up a couple things from the store, just so I have a little bit of extra food in the house, and then ride out this crazy temperature change with this bomb cyclone that's moving in, and then I will head out. So in the next clip, it should be tomorrow, and doing something a little more fun than walking on a rail trail. Well, it's Christmas Eve, and I don't know if you can hear that wind. It is windy, it is cold, and I'm on a trail, yes. You may notice I've got no backpack on. I don't think I'm camping tonight. I think 5 years in a row for the Christmas camping. I mean, that's going to be that streak. It got down to -4 last night. As you can hear that wind chills were down into like -30s, and that's here. Out where I would have been camping, it was probably closer to -10, so probably putting those wind chills down there -40. And it doesn't look much better for tonight. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer, but that's the forecast. And it got a lot colder last night than it was supposed to. So I don't really know, and I trust what the weather says. These Christmas trips are supposed to be fun, not dangerous. So I was gonna go and do a day hike today. Take my gear, maybe set up and play it by ear and see what I could do. This is just a sheet of ice. See if okay, not wiping out. That's good. And see what I could do. Had a couple different ideas on how to stay warm. Let me try a couple of them out. But I went to go start the Jeep, and it is frozen solid. I can't even get the doors open. It rained right before the temperature dropped, and it just, I should have thought about that last night, and at least gone out and opened the doors and run it, try to get some of that water out of there. But oh well, nothing I can do about that. I will try to get those doors unstuck and get out tomorrow for a hike. Woo, look at this. That's just all ice. If we go along the side, go along that side. I do not have my spikes on there at the house. I just out at the local park. Didn't think it'd be this icy here. But we'll see if I can get the Jeep opened up. It's supposed to warm up a little bit tomorrow, but it's kind of, sun's kind of cutting in and out here. So see if maybe that sun beats down those doors. I'll try to get them open, get the Jeep running, so I can at least get out for a day hike. But for right now, it's a rail trail for me. Not the Christmas adventure I wanted, but you know, for the last 5 years, each of those 5 years, something could have gone really bad with that weather. I lucked out all 5 years, and it's just something on this one's telling me don't push it. Pushed your luck enough on these trips, don't push it. So I'm going to heed that warning. Maybe I'll camp in the backyard. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Wouldn't count on it. I'm going to go see how icy everything looks over here by the river. So I'm over on the other side of the park now, over in Blakely. And this is a really cool little trail, but it's all ice. I don't know if it gets any better. There's a paved path up top here. But it looks like they salted. They put something down on it. But yeah, this is just, it's not even like snow covered ice, it's just ice. This isn't bad though. We'll go a little ways. There's usually some ducks that hang out down here at the end. See, they're as crazy as I am. My face was freezing. Just my breath was freezing in my my beard, my mustache is actually freezing on my eyelashes. I can see it now. Whew. I think it says 2 degrees. That's what the forecast says. Feels like a negative 17. I don't mind it. I like the winter. I just wish this would have waited 2 days. I could have got my trip in. Oh well. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't have anything for you guys. I wish I did. How are you not frozen? Must be all the down. Go get warm. Like, how do they not have ice on their feathers? All right, well, I'm gonna head back home, grab myself a nice warm lunch. It's gorgeous out. Just wish I could be somewhere not right next to my house right now. But it is what it is. Looks like it wants to snow again too. It's too cold for that. Should be too cold for that. Those clouds look like snow clouds though. It's supposed to be sunny. That's why I don't trust the weather. Or ice. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright. I know a big part of the Christmas Eve adventure is camping. So I'm going to do everything I can to get a camping trip in. Might not be very far. Might just be into my backyard. But if I can do it, I'll give it a shot. This is what I'm going to use. So this is one of my Westrams. This one is I made extra wide. I've already got the snaps on it for the quilt. But what I'm going to do, and pay no attention to, I just want to hang my thermometer off of Ridgeline, so it's like an adjustable Ridgeline, but it wasn't quite long enough, so I had some shock cord on there. I've got my quilts stacked, and on the outside, this is my 10-degree quilt set, and on the inside, I've got my 50-degree quilt set. That should be the equivalent of a 0-degree setup, or maybe even a little bit lower. Should be. We'll see how it works. And on the inside, I'm going to do the same thing. I've got my 10-degree top quilt and my 50-degree quilt. And then I've got my, I don't have it up here, but I've got my utility quilt I'll also put on here to make like a semi-cocoon. And that's what I'm going to use as my setup. And we'll see. If it doesn't work, I'll have to bail out and come in the house. But if it does work, I'll get some camping in. I'm showing you now because it's light. And it's going to be dark by the time I get out there. And I'm going over to some friends for Christmas Eve dinner. Something I haven't done in a very long time because I've been out camping. But I've got these all snapped together. So there's snaps that are on the hammock that I can snap the quilt to so it doesn't slide out of place. And then I snapped the 10-degree and the 50-degree together. So we'll see. I've only got snaps at my foot end, where my feet go, and where my left shoulder will go, because I'll be laying this way across the hammock. And this way, I got to snap up here. It should hold it in that diagonal position. Should. We'll see. I'll have to loosen this up, these a little bit, the baffles a little bit, so it moves. We'll give it a shot. I'm going to go have some dinner, and then we'll see what happens with this. It is 10:15, and I'm in my backyard. I've got the little hammock on my metal indoor hammock stand. I'm really low to the ground. And it's a little windier than they said it's going to be. So we'll see. It's currently about 7 degrees. It's supposed to go up a little bit. We'll see. If it gets too cold, I'll go inside. But I'm going to give it a shot. I don't know how peaceful it's going to be out here. There's houses pretty close to me. So my house is right here. You can see the lights to the fence behind me. There's a house right there. So give it a shot. Oh, let's see. My thermal drop is saying still cooling. And it says it's 12. But that's still cooling off a little bit. I just took it out of my pocket. Alright, I'll try to get some sleep out here in the yard in the freezing cold. Well, good morning. Can you see my breath? It's about 5 a.m. Not the most peaceful night I've ever spent outside. I can hear a lot of my neighbors. It's like a lot of people getting presents and stuff for their kids put in their houses. A lot of people moving around all night. But I can see the stars, and it never got any colder. The weather says it's 11. My Link camera has got a thermometer in it. That says it's 12. And right over me, I mean, the ridgeline's right here. That's only about 8 inches over me. Because of the way the hammock's up. So right over me, it's about 16 degrees, which makes sense. But I'm going to get up and get this in the house because I got to pee. And people are starting to move around. A couple cars have started up already and driven away. And it's not going to get any more peaceful out here. Oh, it's down to 15. So that light I've seen all night. That's not really hitting me in the eye because I'm kind of back like this, but it's not exactly really dark back here. And let's see, can we gaze stars? Yeah, it's picking up a couple. So it's kind of nice. I've seen stars all night. Let's see more. See if we can pick up any more. Nope. That is not a star. That's my camera. That middle one. There you go. The one that just went out. See if I can get it back on. I'll take comments. That's a star. The other one was my camera. So, all right. I'm gonna head in. Oh, got a little condensation on my quilts. That's for my breath. All right. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do today. Pick myself a good day hike. Go have some fun. Well, this parking lot's a sheet of ice. Glad I brought my spikes. I was able to park in like one spot where it's just frozen ground. I am at Lackawanna State Park, and I'm gonna hike over to Kennedy Creek section. Check that out. This should be pretty cool, and with everything frozen. So we're gonna take a look at the frozen lake real quick. I don't think I said it this morning, but Merry Christmas. It is Christmas. It's, I don't know, like right before 1 o'clock, I think. We got a later start on the trail than I wanted to, but I almost just grabbed my gear and went camping. I didn't get the best sleep last night because it was not real peaceful in my backyard, as you can expect. I live in town. And, so I went in and I took a nap for like 2 hours. Then I got up and started planning where I was going to go. And started thinking, well, I'll just grab my gear. I know I can stay warm. And I'll just go camping tonight. Still open, not quite frozen right out there. And then I started thinking about the biggest issue I have is keeping my water from freezing. I'm not going to filter, and there's not really enough snow to melt, especially in the woods. So I thought about maybe going down to Forgotten Camp. I don't even know if I can get down there. The roads may be closed in the forest. So that would run me into the same issue. If I knew I could get down to the camp, I could just leave my water in the car in a cooler and it wouldn't freeze. But I was wasting too much time trying to figure out if I wanted to waste the time to go down there. I mean, I could have day hiked out in Pinchot, but it is what it is. It's a little windy. All right, so I'm gonna head out this way. This is the lot at the end of the old, what is this road, 407? That goes up. This used to be 407 before they put the park in. And it used to go straight out and then keep going. And they flooded the bridge. I don't know if the bridge is still there. But I'm gonna take this trail. Goes underneath the new 407. And we'll just kind of follow that around. I don't have any snacks with me because they just freeze. So there's no point in bringing food if you can't eat it. So I probably won't be out for real long. That's okay. There's all kinds of things are gonna come through in the camera, but well, that's canine, and that's rabbit. So I wonder if that's could be coyote because I don't see any. Oh no, there's some fresh people tracks. So maybe it's just somebody out here walking their dog. I imagine this tunnel is just a sheet of ice. It usually isn't one. Oh, look at that. Whoa. You don't want to put too much weight on that. That's cool. I don't know what it sounds like now, but when I was a kid, we went to Disney World and went to Space Mountain. This is the sound it made in there. Now, I am wearing my waterproof boots and my waterproof socks. Now, I wouldn't have been camping here, or even at this park, but this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to come out during that storm. So, with all the rain, then the ice that immediately followed, this doesn't look too further, but a lot of trees came down. On my way up here, I passed a lot of utility vehicles, power company and water company doing work. But you imagine that tree, I guess to say this is a campsite and that were to fall because ice or wind or a combination of the two. I feel like I made a wrong turn. I feel like I should be down there. Whoa. Well, I'm gonna keep moving. That comes through on camera? Yeah, this definitely is not the trail. Well, to be honest, I didn't see the other split. Thinking I was climbing, scurrying up some ice. I know this takes me to the same spot. Either way, it's a roundabout way of getting there. So I was headed for the Ranger Trail anyway. I just expected to come across about 3/4 of a mile down the road. That's okay. That was a nice hike. It takes us to the same spot. Go over to Kennedy Creek. Actually, I think the last time I was up on this particular section of trail, it was at the Rocco. We came up the other way, and I believe it was winter. I believe this was all frozen then too. Look at that. Right down to Kennedy Creek, and I wasn't planning on going this way, and it's a good thing. That's quite frozen. I wonder if I can get across it. Oh no, no. Nope, even with waterproof boots and socks on, I don't think I'd attempt that. You'll probably get across it there. But yeah, so there's the bridge right there. The trail's supposed to go through here. And I can imagine if I had done my normal trip where I go around the park, I would have been coming down this way. And I would have got to here, you know, like 75% of the way around the park. Gotten to this and been a little bummed. I could get across up there and just go up the hill. But I just want to come down here and check out the creek. In the iciness. I do like my icy frozen creeks. They are awesome. But also, it wouldn't be Christmas without, let's see, where can we go here? Those trees don't look good. It wouldn't be Christmas without setting up the hammock. I think. I'm not going to camp. But I brought my day hammock with me. Actually, I get right in there and still get that view. Yeah, it's not a bad little view. I don't have any quilts with me, so I can immediately feel the cold air on my back. I'm just going to relax a little bit, enjoy this peace and quiet. And watch those clouds because, again, the second day in a row it's not supposed to snow, and it looks like it wants to snow. So we will find out. I've been here for like, I don't know, 15 minutes, and it's cold without a quilt. That's why I use quilts in the winter. A couple people came down the trail direction I'm headed, and they came down, they didn't say anything, looked at me, a little funny. I was chilling in a hammock, and they walked by and saw they couldn't get past this whole section here where it's all iced over, and they went up the other way. They looked at me like I was nuts. Maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit. All right, I'm gonna pack down the hammock and start moving, because just sitting there, it says it's like 25. Let's see what the thermal drop says. The thermal drop says it's 24, but it feels like 10 according to the weather. And those clouds keep blocking the sun, which makes it feel even cooler. So all right, I'm gonna start moving again. So there's a couple guys back here behind me. I don't know if you can see them. They are walking around on that ice. And I don't know, this doesn't look completely frozen to me. And just as they walked out there, the wind picked up. And I heard the ice move. I don't know how much it moved, but you heard a whole lake of ice moved. I wouldn't be out there. You can see like right here, that's not frozen at all. And over where they were, they're on the other side of this little peninsula right here, and that doesn't look that frozen. Some of these cracks formed. They expanded, the whole thing shifted. Okay, so I'm back around the trail. This is the trail I meant to go in on. And that's the trail I wound up turning on. I walked right past it. Walked right past it. Turned at the right spot, just took the wrong trail. Alright, back down through the icy tunnel, back to the Jeep. All right, well, back to the Jeep, and just in time, my water is freezing. Not the Christmas adventure I planned on, but it's the one I got, so I'll take it. I don't know, what do you think? Does it count? Does that count for my 6-year streak? Sleeping in my yard? Maybe. Hope you guys have had a Merry Christmas and have a safe and happy New Year. I have a lot of adventures planned for next year. Hopefully they all go through. But if not, it is what it is. I'm gonna go warm up and have some food. And I'll see you in the next.